Hey, Kristin, how you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah, it's great to see you again.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, and it seems like this is something that a lot of people don't know. A lot of folks will know SEED20, but that something I've come to learn is SVP Charlotte, Social Venture Partners, is one of the best kept secrets here.
Yeah, it's the dream job I didn't know existed 4 years ago. So
right.
I'm thrilled to be here along with all of you first timers. I too am a first timer.
Yeah, well, and I'm sure you know a whole lot more about SVP today than you did 4 years ago, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and this is a big deal for Social Venture Partners, right? I mean, do you mind sharing a little bit about how SVP got started?
Yeah, so what has surprised me about being the ED for SVP is that a lot of people know the SEED20 brand, but they don't know that there's an organization behind it. And so Social Venture Partners Charlotte actually started with a group of 12 concerned individuals that wanted to do philanthropy differently. And so they started in 2005, and through their generosity have donated not only close to $2 million into 25 emerging nonprofits,
wow,
but they've given thousands and thousands of hours.
Yeah, that's amazing. And do you mind kind of elaborating a little bit more about even further on the impact that the partners make?
Yeah, so our partners are really our secret sauce. I mean, we're going to give away a lot of money tonight, and that's important, and we know that dollars count. But what really counts is almost something that you can't measure, and that is really the time. And our partners, or our donor volunteers, are the committed individuals and now companies that come alongside with these nonprofits. And so they're giving their expertise, their professional acumen, they're opening doors, they're making connections, and they're just asking good questions. They don't come in with all the answers. Our nonprofits don't have all the answers either. But what we are is thought partners, and we're people that care deeply and ask good questions, right? And together, we're better together.
Yeah. And this next question, I know the answer to this question, but I'm going to ask you to share with everybody here. Do you mind telling us a little bit about what the participants today, what have they gone through to get here today? What have the journey?
Quite a lot, actually. I am really delighted to say that we had a record number of applications this year because we had to press pause on the event last year, the program last year. So we literally got dozens and dozens and dozens of applications. So they rose to the top, first and foremost. But they also were the recipients of professional marketing assets. So they got new headshots. Mm-hmm. Hope you've seen them on the website. They've gotten professional videos. And most importantly, they've had 2 volunteers. So if you're out there and you're a coach, raise your hand. Shout out to all my coaches. Woo! These community volunteers have walked alongside these nonprofits since February 7th. They have been practicing, editing, refining, and all of that. And so they have been working so hard behind the scenes just to be here tonight. So we're so proud of what they are. And it doesn't stop here. The program will continue beyond the stage, as we like to say. We have a whole host of alumni programming where we're going to take their fundraising skills and other connections and networking opportunities too. So this is not just a night. This is truly a year-round program.
Yeah, and I can attest to that 100%, especially when it comes to the social capital piece and just the ongoing piece of SEED20 that a lot of people don't see because we don't put it on stage, right? So now, you all started a new program during the pandemic, is that right?
We did. Like every nonprofit who was in a bit of a free fall for all, we all were trying to do things differently. We were taking a bit of a conservative approach, and we didn't necessarily think we could afford to give away more money, but what we had was time. And so Social Venture Partners is actually part of an international network. We're one of 40 cities in 7 countries around the world with this model of giving. And so we had been eyeballing and admiring a program out in San Diego called Spark Teams. And so during the pandemic, our partners' business and personal travel was grounded, like many of you, I'm sure. And so we all had time, and we wanted to get involved. And so we stood up this new program. It's specifically for our SEED20 alumni, and it's pro bono consulting and thought partnership. So these are meant to be small projects, whether it's marketing or fundraising, or maybe they need some help restructuring their boards. But I'm really proud to say that we did six in 2020, and we're up to 30 year to date throughout the program.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, great job. That is really, really cool.
Well, it doesn't come with any dollars, but what it does come with is a lot of skilled expertise and a lot of thought partnership. And so we're learning together.